Hello and welcome. Excuse me. Welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name's Natalie. I'm an empath and an intuitive card reader. I'm here today to do reading for a mid-month general reading for the sign of Cancer, October 2016. Just quickly, what you see me putting up was my sweetgrass and sage smudge, trying to send cleansing energies to you, the viewers. Thank you for all your subscriptions and your likes. It's very, very deeply appreciated. Thank you very much. Also, thank you for being patient with me. I'm starting the mid-monthlies out with sign of Cancer, and then it'll be followed by Virgo. There were two signs I didn't get to finish for the monthlies because of a happening at my home here. Excuse me. For those that are new, I do a 5-card spread using my Oceanic Tarot deck, and this is written by Jane Wallace, and the illustrator, I can't even talk, illustrator Jane Delver Taylor. Okay, and then I pull one significator from my deck of tarot, written by Bridget Reed, and illustrations by Colin Howard, for those of you that are new. Also, for those of you that are new, especially if you're new to YouTube, all subscriptions are free, and I invite you to please click the subscription button below this video window, and every time I post anything new, you'll be notified via your email notification for Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Also, if you find you like this is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you on a personal level. If you find you like the reading and you'd like to have a personalized reading, I do offer that service. All the information for that is also found down below in the description box as well. Just read through it once, please, and then you can just ship me off an email. So why don't we get right down to the reading, Cancer. First card is your overall energy. For those of you that are new, card number 2 is your wealth and finance. Card number 3 is your heart, your love, anything close to your heart. Number 4, your challenges for mid-month October. And number 5 is your message from Spirit. And then we do the significator. What I pulled for you, Cancer, very interesting. Illusion. It is the moon. La Lune. It is illusion. For your overall energy. Now, when this card shows up, it's here to tell you that the moon watches what you see. Through your eyes, you might say. Which gives you almost the ability in a ricochet manner to see past illusions as well after the fact. So, right now, for some of you, Cancer, love may seem perfect under the light of the moon, but will it stand the test of the blaring daylight? Things usually change, atmospheres change. It's very, very true, literally, where everything you can be on a date and everything is just wonderful, very romantic, and wake up the next day, and you don't feel that way at all. These things do happen. Who knows why? We don't know. Okay, so right now, some of you are questioning the relationships that you are in, if you can, if the relationships will stand the test of time. So only time can answer that question, correct? Another, for some of you, some old fears are resurfacing from old memories. Some of you may have an emotional block in relation to having any new relationships beginning right about now. You have some emotional baggage, as they call it, to get through from your past. That's what this card's telling you and advising you need to work through some blocks. Not shove it under the rug anymore, and not lie to yourself anymore. Not be in denial. There's some things you need to face if you wish to carry on and move forward in any future relationships. For some of you, new relationships that are starting just now, before they get too carried away, the card is advising that you please stop and think. Take some time for yourself. And if you have any irrational hang-ups that maybe have, held up relationships in the past, now's the time to start dealing with this so you can move on to greener pastures. The advice of the card is to take time and work out the best way forward. For your intuition does hold the answer, so listen to your gut, listen to your second sight. We all have that. Pay attention through feelings and dreams rather than rely on logic. So nothing right now as far as that goes, because emotions are not logic. We're talking about love here in new relationships, and emotions have nothing to do with logic. Logic is common sense with emotions removed. So the keywords for this card are the unconscious, doubt, decisions, dilemma, sadness, the past, and fear. Second card that I pulled for you is Four of Cups. Boredom. Boredom. Some of you are bored with your jobs right now. Bored with the way that you're making your money. That's not a good thing, because we can get stagnant in our jobs, especially if we're not in a creative field of any kind. For some people, our repetitiveness of the job, like factory work, something like this where it's the same old every day, every day, every day. You're a human being. Human beings are creative and excitable. Human beings are full of living energy. We need more than the same old every day. Some of you are contemplating moving on to something else, getting a different line of work going all together, completely a world difference from what you're doing right now. The advice of this card is to look for inspiration. Renew your faith, and life will bring you what you need. When the four rise, you are looking for better, because you're feeling dissatisfied. No belief for some of you of a better love, a better job. You find yourself retreating into the shell. I feel nudged to tell some of you, you don't want to work for it, Cancer. You don't want to work for the better love, the better job. Um, So there's a feeling of dissatisfaction, but you're crawling into your shell because it's easier to crawl into your shell than to try to make changes and do something about it. You need to get out of this stagnation that you find yourself in. The same old, I keep hearing that over and over. Repetitive, same old, over and over again. This is really strong for some of you. You're just bored with what you're doing. It has no meaning to you anymore. You find it hard to find your get up and go and your reason for going every day. If you find you're not looking forward to going to work anymore, it has become drudgery. Drudgery is the word that I'm hearing here. Excuse me. Keywords are stagnant, despondent, disillusionment, self-protection, need for change. Get rid of your rigidity and stubbornness. That's all part of that too. Card number 3 that I pulled for you is the Knight of Cups, and this is all about proposals, and it fell into your heart, your love, and romance sector as well. I'm going to pull my book on this one for a moment. Let's see here. Knight of Cups. Cups are water signs. You guys all know that. And cups are all about emotions and love. It's a great place for this to fall into. Let me see here. Where are my cups? It is the Knight. The Mighty Knight. So when this card appears, it represents a romantic, idealistic man. For the women out there, this man has a proposal for you. He's charming and magnetic. He tells a great story about, well, his ideas, schemes, or love offers stand true. He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a realist. More comfortable with fantasy than practicality, his words may be captivating but meaningless in the world. In the real world, you cannot trust him to be consistent. Judge by actions rather than words. It's worth testing this person's intentions before you go along with his foibles. Keywords are offers, dreams, illusions, imagination, fantasy, love, and infatuation. And for some of you, Cancer, this is you. There's the nudge that I get to tell some of you. But this is not somebody else. This is definitely you. So that's what's going on there. Um, one of you has become smitten. This is a male with a female. This is you, Cancer, male Cancer. You've become smitten with a female. And there's just a lot of hormones popping and pheromones going around. That's all it is. It doesn't go any further. So you're starting to disillusion yourself that there might be something here with this person. And the card is saying, no, it's not real. You need to get back to reality. It's time to wake up. Okay. And always, 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 for those of you this is happening to, and this is a male coming to you, female Cancers, um, always, no matter what part of your life it's in, what it affects, and carry on, is that actions always, always, always speak louder than words. That is a fact of life. Okay. Next card that I pulled for you in your challenges for mid-month October, Cancer, is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about potential. Don't miss your potentials as they come along, is my first nudge right off the top to tell you. Don't miss any potentials that you have. Don't be afraid to show your potential. Don't be afraid to influence with your potential. Again, we're coming back to actions and words. Don't say so much, but do. Show people your potential by actions is what you need to do. Keywords for this are money, perseverance, education, work, investment, time, and success. The advice is don't doubt your abilities or the path that you have chosen. Keep going. You're on the track of success. So as long as you like potential, usually we have to present our potential to somebody. If we win them over, there is a big potential for success. The advice of this card is to do not doubt your abilities or the path that you have chosen. Keep going. You're on track for success. You have chosen this. You have searched this out. You have made deliberate decisions, very concrete and conscious decisions. Nothing here has been done by the seat of your pants. Um, because you put yourself in this position, there will be opportunities coming your way, and your challenge is to grab them while they're going. Some may go by real quick, and you may miss the golden rung, but always keep on the alert. Now's not the time to daydream or the time to slack off. Don't tell yourself, well, now that I'm here, my work speaks for myself. Yes, it does to a point, but if you're new in a job or you're new in a position or new in a project or new kid on the block in any way, shape, or form, actions are louder than words again, so you need to show and not rest on your laurels. There's lots to be gained when the 7 appears. It shows dedication will pay off for you, and you can see the rewards that you seek. They will not be hard for you to see, Cancer. It'll be right there, just down the road a little bit. But you can see it. You can see what the possible rewards are, and your potential in what it is that you do can bring those rewards to you. Sometimes, in order to let our potential speak for itself, we have to work a little bit harder, so a little bit more blood, sweat, and tears may need to go in to prove yourself to the powers that be that are around you. You may need to make some sacrifices as well in order to implement this. Time and attention to detail. In the long run, it'll be worthwhile to put in the extra work. The fourth card that I pulled for you, Cancer, the fifth card, sorry, and this is your message from Spirit. I pulled the Seven of Swords, and it's about loss. This is your message from Spirit. Some of you are feeling suspicion about something that has been taken or is about to be taken away from you, and you're aware of it. You're aware that this is going on. Your feelers are up. Your gut's kicking in. Your intuition is screaming at you right now. Some of you, sometimes intuition is just the intuition based on that alone. Sometimes the people around us that are trying to take something from us or remove us from a situation, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. People that may not would say, you can trust me. We're buddies. We're great coworkers. Haven't I been there for you? They're kind of reminding you a little bit too often how much they've been there for you. What they're telling you is, I'm about to start taking now. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to make an attempt. And I'll win you over and keep you close to me so that I can keep my eye on what it is you're doing. It'll make it easier for me to slide into your spot and give you a little nudge off somewhere. So there's some of you have people like that in your life right now. Right now, if you can, you need to steer clear of any negative people that are in your circle right now. If you can avoid at all cost, avoid. The advice of this card is to guard your possessions, guard your assets, guard any positions that you have in life. Question the motives of others right now, because your intuition is singing loud and clear. Somebody like this person I just mentioned to you that said, we're buddies, we're this, we're that. You got to question them. You don't have to come right out and say, well, what's in it for you? Watch to see, because they're not about to tell you what's in it for you. Spirit is pushing that very hard. Keywords for this card are theft, negative people, insecurity, intuitions, mistrust, decisions, and protection. So we have to look out for ourselves. It's what we have to do. We have to be alert and aware, and not everything is as it seems. It's kind of like what I'm feeling to tell you right now. Not a good thing, but I do feel any loss that you incur will be minor. Some of you will nip this in the bud before it gets out of control. All right. So now your significator is the Knight of Wands from the deck of tarot. Let me get my book. Oh, houseflies. Bad time of year. Beautiful day here, that's why. The heat and sun revives them. I swear. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands signifies a departure from challenge. He's unsure of commitment and cannot confront his own feelings. In positive terms, this card indicates that one may have escaped difficulties. So some of you have had a close call to a major loss. We're going back to that illusions. This one again. Okay. Dealing with past fears and emotions and situations. That's where that comes in at. Not wanting to deal. Not wanting to deal with your feelings, past emotions, past traumas, mental and emotional blocks in the way. That's what the card says. You need to deal. You have to work really, really hard. It will not be easy for some of you. That's the way she rolls. That is called life. We don't deal with things. They never go away. Ever, ever, ever. It's just the way it rolls. It's kind of a funny reading, Cancer, really. Your potential's being highlighted. Change is needed. Repetitiveness. A little endurance is going to be needed to carry through to prove your potential to anybody that you're looking to prove it to. And the old haunts from the past seem to have been forefronted as well. And the last card here, the Knight of Wands, it's about practical things. Wands are about practicality and like business, creative business, things like that. The card is saying if you want to change your life, if you want to get rid of the redundancy of your job, get rid of your job, move into something else, that you're going to have to work a little bit harder, a little bit more blood, sweat, and tears than what you were counting on. It's the only way it's going to happen. If you go and you retreat into your shell, as I said earlier, nothing will happen and nothing will change. When you open that shell up to climb back out, it's going to be the same old thing all over again because it wasn't dealt with. So, Cancer, that is your mid-month reading for October 2016. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I want to thank you very much for taking this time to come by. Thank you to old subscribers and any would-be new subscribers. And won't be long now, and we'll be starting. Oh my goodness, I hate to say the word November. I guess we got to deal with it. I feel like climbing into my shell. Don't want to see it on a day like this. It's absolutely stunning out. I took a long walk this morning down along the marsh and got some pictures as well. You can join me on Facebook if you want. We're there as well, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Sometimes I post pictures. I've just started doing that. Anything in relation to the bay out here in my backyard. So maybe hope to see you there too. So anyways, Cancer, we'll see you in about 2 more weeks. And until then, grab hold of yourself and straighten things out. Do it for you. Love and light. Goodbye.